welcome back. It's Tuesday, 29th of August. It's gotten windy all of a sudden. I am here on the promenade to film Ride the Lights. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you would have seen my previous Ride the Lights videos, and you'll know that I'm actually walking the lights and filming other people riding the lights. Last year I did a full ride, but this year I'm just walking. It doesn't look anywhere near as crowded on the other side as it seemed last year. Maybe it just seems more crowded when you're cycling, because I remember last year cycling home, it seems so crowded. I struggled, but this year it looks a lot less crowded. Like I said, maybe that's just my perception, like walking versus cycling. So yeah, I don't know if I'll walk all the way to the cabin lift, guys, to Dean Square, because I'm a bit on the tired side and I do have to walk home. So I think I'll just go a bit further down here, probably as far as where the old ambassador used to stand. We all know where that is, so I'll probably walk close-ish to that, depending on when the video runs out or the battery runs out, which one comes first. I mean, there's not as if there's like loads of exciting lights down here that you can't miss. I will do, though, a proper full-on lights video when it's really pitch dark, but I'm talking like towards the end of October, you know, when it gets dark really early after the clocks have changed, so it'd be super duper dark. And I want to do a full walk Stargate to basically Bispan. So yeah, that'll be a lot further than the walk we're doing tonight. Yeah, it's definitely getting darker now. There's more and more bikes with lights on. So yeah, I'm just going to carry on walking down here, past this next terrace, probably past the Imperial, I think, and then I'll be calling tonight. I might even get one of these videos up tonight. We'll see. I might go home and be way too knackered to edit anything, but we shall see. Because I'm just really trying with the channel, and I do love doing YouTube. It seems like such a thankless task sometimes, because I try my best and I just think, I'm trying so hard and it just can't seem to crack it where my subs go up properly. I mean, I'll keep trying, I'm not going to give up, I'll keep trying. And look, the lights are looking a lot more prettier now as we walk further down here. I'm not going to get all the way to Bispan tonight for sure, because I'm cold and I'm tired. At least I've got a lot of steps on my Fitbit and burned a lot of calories off my gigantic butt, so that's always a win-win. The sea looks beautiful. I think we should have a look, because it's not quite sunset yet. Well, the sun is behind clouds, but it's not set. Look, see you guys, how gorgeous that looks. That's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, I suspect when you see the video, all you'll hear is the sound of the wind. You might not even hear the sea, but I can hear the sea, and the sound of the sea is just magnificent. I say it every time we come down here, but I feel so lucky that I live within a short walking distance of this, and no matter how skint I am, no matter how awful and depressed I'm feeling, no matter how cold I am or hungry I'm feeling, I can come down here for free and just listen to the sea and look out at the sea. So I can also walk for about the same time in the opposite direction and get to Stanley Park and walk around the lake and look at the swans and the ducks. I have got two beautiful, beautiful things that are just close to me, so I guess that makes me lucky in some respects. But yeah, we're definitely getting really further north now into the territory of it's going to be a long walk back and I'm knackered sort of thing. Oh look, there's another dude on the penny farthing going down there. Let's see if you can see that penny farthing going past. That's brilliant, look at that. Do you know what, when I was younger I tried riding a penny farthing. I'd gone to, I have a vague memory, it was years and years ago, decades ago when I was little. I think it was at Bispham Gala, or it was at one of those galas that are around the area. My uncle had driven us down there and there was some guy that had penny farthings and you could try to sit on one or stand on one or ride on one. And I wanted to ride this gigantic one. I don't know what little me was thinking, you know. It's another example of I was a dumb kid. I could probably write a book on all the little stupid things I wanted to do and all the little stupid thoughts I had. But I remember getting on what looked like a really tiny little children's penny farthing. So it probably wasn't a true penny farthing. It was just like a smaller kids version that was made. But the dude was holding it steady for me, and I remember really wanting him to let go, but he didn't let go, he kept holding it, and then he partially let go and I partially fell, so he grabbed it again, and I just remember wobbling and just really not being able to remotely ride it. But back then I was a little kid and I couldn't ride a bike anyway, so there was that. Guys, we're passing the Imperial now. I have stayed in that hotel only once in my life and only for one night, but yeah, I have stayed in the Imperial, and that's because I had a friend whose mum used to work there years ago as a cleaner, and staff would occasionally get a really, really, really super duper cheap room. So one of my friends was like, shall we book a night in the Imperial in a twin room, because we can go to the gym and the pool and the health spa all day, because once you book a room in the Imperial you get to use all the spa facilities. So yeah, that's what we did. We booked a room in the Imperial and it was super duper dirt cheap. I mean really, really cheap, and it was beautiful. And we went into the room at like 2 in the afternoon, dumped our stuff in the room, then we went down to the spa and everything and just chilled in the pool and by the pool and in the jacuzzi, and went on the gym and did all kinds of stuff. Then we came out, got dried, went for a walk round uptown, came back after having something to eat, went back into the spa again, and then when we were tired out we just went into our hotel room and flopped in the bed for the night. And the next morning we woke up to one of the best breakfasts, because breakfast was included in this fantastic cheap price, this fantastic room, and we had one of the finest hotel breakfasts I've ever seen in my life. They had like a million items, well obviously not actually a million, but they had just about every breakfast item you could think of. They had eggs cooked in every single possible imaginable way. They had every kind of sausage you could think of, like Cumberland, and different beef and pork and vegetarian sausages. You could get whatever you wanted, and all different kinds of bacon and different kinds of mushrooms. And then there was like a whole fruit and yogurt section and a whole cereal section, and then there was a whole pastry section. It was like, I was thinking, wow, I just couldn't believe it. Never seen anything like that in my life. It was amazing. Well guys, look, you can definitely see how beautiful and bright the lights look now. Look at that. I'm going to have a little bit of a zoom in then. Hopefully you'll be able to see it on the video, because I'm looking at the camera at what I'm filming and it doesn't look impressive in any way, but in real life it looks lovely. And look, there's a old heritage tram going past now. I've been on that tram many times as a kid, but when I used to go in it when I was a kid, it wasn't called a heritage tram, it was just called a tram. Because yeah, I am really that old. I'm old enough to remember when the heritage trams were just called trams. And my dad used to drive them as well. So yeah, look at that. That is a great one, that. Look at that. Oh, there's that dude again with the speaker on his bike. Oh, I'll shake my fist at him and yell, turn off that racket. Guys, stop. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la, don't copyright me. Look, this seems like a good moment to turn around, guys. I think last year, if I remember correctly, there was a dude with a speaker and he stayed at Guinness Square being noisy. So here, we're looking now at the old ambassador side. As you can see, mini ambassador update, unexpected update. Nothing is happening there. Absolutely nothing. It's all empty. There's little bits of car parking at the front, but nothing is happening on the site itself. So on that note, guys, I am going to finish this video because it's getting super long. Thank you for joining me on this Ride the Lights walk. I am going to be walking back now. I may or may not do a bit of filming on the way back, but for now I am going to say goodbye from me at Ride the Lights. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this video made you feel like you were there. And yeah, as usual, if you like the video, please press the like button if you haven't already, and please press the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I shall see you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye.